I'm not buying anything new in 2024. I'm cutting myself off.
Hi, I'm Maria, and welcome to Living Planet Friendly, where I document my imperfect, low-waste lifestyle.
I've been decluttering over 2,000 items every year for the last 3 years, and I'm still surrounded by so much clutter. Why? Because we're still over-consuming. We haven't addressed the root of the problem. I started 2023 off as a low-buy year, but by March, I had given up. Although we switched to shopping sustainably as much as possible, I'm still overspending. My husband and I also have some pretty hefty financial goals over the next 2 years so we can move out of this house. So we're saving for a new down payment. I also want to pay off my $20,000 left of student loans. And we had a pretty big spending year in 2023 between getting married, our honeymoon, getting our dog, and some other house renovations. Last year I decided on a whim to do a low buy year. This year we're preparing. First, I made a list of what I'm allowed to actually spend money on. First off, I'm allowed to spend money for household expenses, our regular bills, our groceries. So that also would involve any sort of renovations that we're gonna do to get this house ready to sell, any repairs that need to be done, our regular utilities, and our grocery trips. We need a house, we need food to live and exist as humans. So I'd consider that essential. We did set a grocery budget though for the first time this year. We're also allowed to eat out twice a month. We don't typically eat out anyways. Eating out isn't really a big issue for us. We usually eat out once, maybe twice a month regularly, so this is just our standard. Also essential is any pet expenses. So their food, their vet visits, their medication, but what's not included is toys because we have enough. I can't go into Target without going down the pet aisles, but in 2024 we will be. Also considered essential are gifts for birthdays, holidays, for other people. My husband and I don't really get gifts for each other anymore. We like to go to museums and art galleries and any sort of experiences together. So experiences are gonna also be considered essential because we do something probably once a month. So as long as they don't involve like shopping, then they're going to be considered in our essential budget. Lastly, also considered essential are any business expenses. So this includes content supplies, some software subscriptions, and also included in that is going to be one monthly thrift trip where I get things that are only on my thrift list. I've been thrifting a lot for content and videos, so I consider it more work, but if I get something at the thrift store, it has to be on my thrift list and I have to have a purpose for it. I can't just be like, I'm bored, I'm going thrifting and count that. That doesn't count. So those are considered all of our essentials. Here are my non-essentials. Pet toys, we already talked about. My dog and cat have plenty of pet toys to get them through the rest of their lives. We don't need to buy something just because it's cute. No books unless I'm buying them secondhand. This is gonna be hard, but I really wanna get my to be read list down. It's in triple digits now. I'd like it to be in double digits. And I'm also gonna try to use my library and my Libby app more instead of just clicking add to cart. Also included non-essential is a backstock of anything. We have an insane amount of backstock of personal care products, cleaning products. I need to get through them before I buy anything new. Also no new clothes, shoes, or socks unless it's replacing something that is worn and unrepairable. Like I have a feeling this summer I'm gonna need new sneakers. My sneakers are very quickly degrading and I'll be allowed to buy them because they'll be replacing my worn out pair. That pair will get downgraded to be working outside shoes. My husband and I sat down, we wrote a budget, and we're gonna stick to it. Some of our variable expenses, we're gonna try to keep our groceries under $400. We gave ourselves $100 for eating out and $250 for any sort of miscellaneous purchases, whether it be something that we're doing for a house project or something like that. We're gonna stick to a budget this year. Okay, so we've set an actual budget. It's a little weird and it varies per month because like every 3 months we pay our water bill and every 3 months we also have our Chewy delivery of dry food, wet food, bones, and treats for our dog and cat. So the budgets we set for ourselves vary from $2,500 a month to $3,000 a month based on those every few month expenses. I canceled Netflix. My plan is to subscribe once a year just to catch up on the shows that I want to watch. We have some yearly subscriptions like for our security system, but those are going to be considered essential. It's no new items. It's just a subscription of something that we have. We don't pay for Amazon. We don't have any other delivery subscriptions or anything like that. This is the first time that we have really set a budget for ourselves and tried to be strict with things. And I think that's also really going to help us actually succeed on a no buy year. You might think it's counterproductive to say I'm doing a no buy year, but then also set a budget. The thing is, I know I'll probably buy things we don't need, so I'm not aiming for perfection. Quitting overconsumption cold turkey has not worked for me in the past, so we're trying a new way of setting a budget and laying out clear rules to hold myself accountable. I'm planning on sharing bi-weekly short form updates with all of you, so if you're starting a no buy year too, check it out and let me know how you're doing. We can help hold each other accountable in the comments. But remember, any progress is what we're looking for. We're not looking for perfection. Also, you heard me chat about decluttering. We're doing a 2024 challenge again this year of decluttering 2024 items during 2024. I'll share the link of the PDF that you can print out and color in a box for every item you declutter. I'll be sharing several updates as well throughout the year. Be sure to mark your calendars. I'm spending 25 hours decluttering every corner of my house in the beginning of 2024, and I'll be taking you along with me on January 10th. No, the YouTube video will not be 25 hours long, but it will have several ideas on how you can get your home back in the new year. 2024 is the year we're going to cut our overconsumption and declutter our homes to hopefully have a peaceful 2025. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to do a no buy or a low buy year. If you have any advice, let me know. Hit that subscribe button and check out my other platforms on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Happy self-control, happy no buy, and see you next time.